what's the challenge that comes with, you have a company, you have a brand, you're known as iSynergy, right? People recognize that. And now you're introducing another brand under the brand. And I live it kind of on a daily basis with DOYO, Dennis, and then, some of the other things that I've got going on with Icons publication and in the consulting business. But what are some of the challenges that come along with when you've got the brand and now you're going to introduce a brand that's underneath that, or side by side with it? Really, I hate to say underneath. That's not. Yeah, it's here, but
alongside it. I don't know if it was the most difficult. It was the thing that I was most concerned about, was communicating to our client base and having them understand what we were doing and how we were evolving, without them feeling like we were banning them or leaving them in any way. I wanted to make sure that they understood that this is a successful step, and it's because of them,
right?
It's because we were built on their backs and working with them. But to say that's the thing I was most concerned about, I don't think it was probably the hardest step, because that was probably the easiest now, because I've talked to clients that are like, hey, congratulations. It's awesome. Thanks for letting us know what's going on. So the feedback's been great. There's been some inconsistencies of, hey, I thought you were Lyft. I thought you were iSynergy. What's going on? I got this. So there hasn't been, but that's been very minimal. So to say that was the thing I was worried about the most, for sure, but I don't think it was the hardest thing. I mean, Becky's been in the trenches for
really, from like a behind the scenes logistical standpoint, the hardest thing is like, and it's like you're basically starting a new business. So it's like getting all of that stuff up off the ground.
Right.
And, building the website, figuring out the logo, figuring out the brand itself of, how do we want to present ourselves in the marketplace, and doing all of that research,
right,
to kind of get that fleshed out and hashed out. That's probably been the hardest part. I wouldn't even call it hard. I would call it tedious, because it was really fun. I mean, because the day that he told us what was going on, we were at a staff meeting, and all of us immediately just started writing stuff down. Like, I have an idea for this. I have an idea for that. Like, I came up with the idea for the logo in the shower, so it's been fun to kind of take, best ideas in the shower.
Yeah, always.
But it's been fun to kind of take his idea and his vision and execute on it.
Yeah, because it really was just, it was an idea. It was a strategy. I didn't present it to the team saying, all right, here's our new name. Here's our new logo. It was, here's how we're going to position, and here's how we're going to restructure.
Right.
And, because that's just how we do it. How we do it at iSynergy. It's a group effort. Like, I don't have the ego. I don't have all the answers. I rely on the team. That's, so that I think it was fun, but like you said, it was tedious.
It was tedious because there were a couple of times where we would get so excited that we kind of got ahead of ourselves, and he'd have to go,
tap the brakes.
Come on back in.
Steve and I
back in.
We went and had some beers and went